I can imagine a situation, though, in which the ruling elite of a country is receiving gratuities on the side that inure to the benefit of the strongman leader and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Taroe and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime.
Ibrahim Taroare. A dark conspiracy grips Burkina Faso, where shadows of power collide. The U.S. government, veiled in lies, accuses Taroare of seizing the nation's gold for his own protection.
Taroe and Burkina Faso, their gold reserves, all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime.
Chilling fabrication. Who truly claims this gold? Across the ocean, France fuels treachery, bankrolling marches to topple Traore's bold vision of a thriving, defiant Burkina Faso. Having survived over 18 assassination attempts, Taroare stands as a lone sentinel, unyielding against a global plot. This is why
assassinated by his own bodyguard, his best friend, paid $5 million to end his life. But why? And who sent him? Burkina Faso's president, Ibrahim Taroe, survived yet another assassination attempt, his 11th. This time, the hit came from inside his own circle. His closest bodyguard was offered $5 million by foreign investors, allegedly linked to Western powers, to kill him. Why? Because Taroe is changing the game, free education, local development, and rejecting Western control. He's building a self-reliant Burkina Faso, and that scares global players. Even African leaders like President Ruto, seen as a Western puppet, clash with Traore's Pan-African vision. Burkina Faso is standing tall, but enemies are circling. Will Taroe survive the next attempt? Or will history repeat what happened to Thomas Sankara? Follow for more. For a Burkinabe president? Yeah, you heard right. Protesters in France are now demanding Ibrahim Traore's resignation, some even calling for his arrest. Why? Because Taroe refused to bow, kicked France out, and took control of Burkina Faso's resources. And now he's inspiring a wave of Pan-African resistance that terrifies old powers. But ask yourself this: why is a president from West Africa causing panic in Europe? What are they afraid of? Maybe a united, sovereign Africa that no longer plays puppet. Taroe isn't just leading a country, he's leading a revolution, and the empire is trembling. Should Africa protect him harder? Or has the West declared silent war again? Let us know in the comments. Is this fear or desperation?
The Burkina Faso president. I have to say I was very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed to hear that Burkina Faso citizens abroad were protesting against his government. How can you protest against someone who is effectively changing geopolitics in Africa? How can you effectively say that you are protesting against Ibrahim Taroe? What has urged me to respond on this platform is because someone wrote to me through my people asking me to address the Ibrahim Taroe situation. It is clear to me that there is an issue with his leadership. And when I say an issue, not necessarily an issue, but people are worried and concerned about how he is conducting and making sure that he effectively caters for Burkina Faso citizens. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't seem to understand why Burkina Faso citizens abroad were protesting if it wasn't because you have been paid to protest. He, in my view, from what we can gather, has had 18 assassination attempts. That is a world record. 18 assassination attempts. And I'm talking about fake assassinations. 18 assassination attempts. That is worrying. I'm calling on all African leaders to do what we can to protect Ibrahim Taroe. I know that not all African leaders support the way he has taken over power. But it is clear to me, and it is clear to those who want to get rid of him, and those protesting, and those who support him that he is very, very effective as a leader. And I am supporting Ibrahim Taroe all the way. All the way. I would not repeat this. Ibrahim Taroe has all my support. And to all Burkina Faso citizens, both abroad and in your country, make sure you fall behind your leader. What we are experiencing in Africa is great. He's changing geopolitics for the better. And for those who are planning assassination attempts and assassination coups, it will not work. It will not work. Africa must protect Ibrahim Taroe. Thank you.